July 18th, the rundown, Dog Days of Summer, brought to you by Lisa. Mattresses, mattresses, mattresses. The $1,000 mattresses. They feel like, what's the kind that goes up and down, that braided black diamonds, whatever. That's what a mattress feels like. I've been sleeping on them in Nantucket. They're great. Mattresses, mattresses, mattresses. Sign up with the link below. You get $75 off your purchase. Doesn't matter if it's today or a year from now. They send them in these boxes. They're compatible. They're great. I recommend them. I'm actually using them, as everybody knows. So, again, Elisa.com, mattresses, 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 $75 off. Dog Days of Summer, as I was saying, interrupted last night by the Kardashian feud. So this took over the internet. Still going strong. If you're living in the cave, basically, Kim Kardashian started out, as far as I know, out of the clouds, snapping all this conversation that she had with Taylor Swift, the background being when Kanye released his famous song that had a lyric about sleeping with Taylor Swift and said that he made that bitch famous. Taylor Swift got mad about that. Kanye said, hey, I asked you permission, basically, and Taylor Swift denied it. And then there's the proof here. So, KFC, this is right up your alley. I feel like you maybe were following Kim K on Snap before this even happened. So what do you got?
No, it didn't come out of the clouds. Apparently the episode of her show last night was about this. So she sat on this. This is such a publicity stunt and so planned and so staged. They had this video for what, 6 months, however long ago? They waited until the episode came out to drop it on Snapchat so that she can dominate a new social media. Taylor Swift can kind of break away from her lame image and become the bad girl. Eventually they'll do a song together and reconcile. It's fucking Kardashian PR 101. All these people are the most calculated people on the planet Earth. Taylor, Kanye, and Kim. If you're buying into this, you're a fucking idiot.
So you're firmly Taylor's involved?
Yes.
Okay. Big Cat?
I totally agree.
You don't ever talk to the Kardashians like that. You know everything they do is on TV and being filmed. There's no way she could have got tricked or caught.
Right. This is Vince McMahon blowing himself up in the limo, and everyone in WWE thinking, all the fans thinking he actually was dead. And the only reason he had to say that he wasn't dead was because Chris Benoit killed his whole family and himself. So unless, like, one of the other Kardashian dies in the next few days, this will just continue as, like, a whole plot line, and everyone will be flipping out. Kevin's exactly right. I can't wait till Kanye and Taylor do a song together in, like, 2 years and sell billions and billions. I also just want to say, it's July, like you said, Dave. There's nothing else going on. The only thing worse than this whole fucking plot line are the people that are too cool for school and saying how, oh, I don't want to fucking know about this. Like, it takes you 2 seconds to figure it out. It's fucking something to just fill up time. You're on Twitter. This is what the internet is. Either take it or leave it. This is part of it. So fuck out of here.
It's also the two biggest artists of, like, this generation right now.
It's our job to talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with all of you. You can't have this conversation, Taylor Swift, and not know it's being filmed, because they film everything, so you know it's going to be out there. So yeah, I agree all the way around. I will say I blogged a little bit ago, Khloe Kardashian posting, like, the random asshole of the girl. Like, did you see that blog? It wasn't the girl she thought it was. That's the only time I'm like, maybe it's real, because to post some just random chick's asshole. I mean, it was her asshole was out. That seemed like, but you know what? The more I thought about it, Khloe may think it's real. Like, Khloe may be one of these people who's kind of on the outside of the actual inner loop. Like, Rob Kardashian's on the outside.
What? You don't tell Rob and Khloe, because then they squeal and say something they shouldn't say. You can't let them know what's going on, the inner workings.
Well, right. And I also think the Kardashians are like our fucked up Barstool family. Nobody knows who's acting. Nobody knows what's shtick anymore. It's all, the lines are all blurred, so who knows?
Yeah, that's a good point. I did like the other aspect of this, that black people are now mad at Kanye because he was talking in his white voice to Kim. By the way, if this is real, I don't think it is. If it's real, I am actually firmly on Taylor Swift's side in this whole thing about what does that matter? You called up somebody's like, hey, I'm about to drop some mean lyrics on you.
You know what it is? It's the Jamie O'Grady.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
We ripped them for that. It's like, hey, just to let you know, I'm about to fucking rip you apart. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Like, okay, thanks for the heads up. So now I can't be mad when it happens?
But the difference was with Jamie O'Grady, when he gave me that heads up, I was like, no, fuck you, dude. Taylor Swift was like, yeah, that sounds totally awesome. I get it. That's cool.
Yeah, but again, it's like you'd have to see, and I agree it's a scam. I'm saying if it's real, and like the phone rings, it's like Kanye. He's like, hey, I just want to give you a quick heads up. I'm about to drop this lyric, and I make fun of you. I just want you to know about it. Like, are you all right? I could see how in the time you'd be like, first of all, I don't know why you'd get mad about the lyrics anyways, but I could see how you'd be like, yeah, all right, thanks for calling. Like, and then it blows up. You're like, fuck this guy. So I actually kind of agree if it was real with Tara. Like, you can't, like Kanye basically controlled the narrative on her by just being like, I gave her the heads up, but he was doing it. Do we really think Kanye was going to change the fucking lyrics? And she's like, take that out? No fucking way. So, and by the way, all these people killing, like, who did I see? Oh, your boy Decker. Like, she has one good song, Shake It Off. Hey, Decker, you dumb fuck. If you like that song, she has like 100 songs that you absolutely have to like. I can understand people being like, I don't like Taylor Swift. You can't say Shake It Off is a banger, but her other 100 that have been smash hits aren't hits. That's such a stupid. I wanted to take Decker. That actually made me the most mad of this whole fucking fiasco. Is that idiot?
You need to get a grip on life then. If you're mad that Sam Decker likes one song of Taylor Swift.
It's just so stupid. He was just playing to the crowd. I want to take him. You want to talk WWF? I want to take.
Oh man, I hate when people play to the crowd.
I never play to the crowd. I'm sorry, you're a fucking butt boy. What's he on, like PNT tomorrow? You tell him fucking smash a fucking
TV out full force on a Monday.
No, let's just take this on let's just take this on the level. All right, let's just take this on the level without you trying to make this about me. It's not about me. Let's make this about Sam Decker and all the idiots like him. You can't say, nobody can say with a straight face, I love Shake It Off, but I hate every other Taylor Swift song. That is think about that. That's a crazy statement. Can I have an amen?
I think arguing what...
Actually, I did that with the other one, Trouble. Like, Trouble is the only one I really like.
Out of all her songs, she has so many fucking hits, dude. Like what, and they all are kind of similar. She's a mega fucking star.
I like her music. I'm not arguing that. I just think arguing what someone likes in, like, if they like one song and don't like another, if they like one band and don't like another, is like the most. It's the worst argument you could make. It's the worst form of debate.
That's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing you can't like that one song of hers and like none of the others.
I mean, you can. He does.
He's just playing the crowd, and I called him out on it. So, hey, Sam Decker.
Did we just go in a circle?
You've been fucking busted, dude. British Open. I have something to say about the British Open. Golf can't be played in the mornings, can't be played late at night. It always has to be like that dusk time set in America. Because this was a great tournament. This was a fucking great tournament. They're both making shots. You had Phil in it trying to win it. That putt that Henrik walked in, amazing. Can't get into it at 11 a.m. Can't. It's like there's too much shit going on. I'm getting my day. I need 5 o'clock day over. I'm sitting. The sun's going down at dusk. Great tournament. If it's not a major that's played and ending around 6 to 7 o'clock, I don't want to hear about it. KFC?
I guess so. Because we lost Dan. You lose him?
We lost Dan. He'll come.
Am I back?
He's tough. He's a trooper. There he is. He's back.
It does act as a nice appetizer for like a Sunday night. We saw that last time with Game of Thrones in Game 7. So when it does end in that dusk time, I can get down with it. But I don't know. I mean, I think if you're a true golf fan, you can kind of get down with it any time of day, right?
I guess.
You watch day games, you watch night games, it doesn't matter. But
speaking of true golf fans, since we now have 2 basically full-time golf bloggers, I was waiting to see how long it would actually take for them to like blog something about it. Big Cat.
I actually disagree. I like the one tournament where it's different. If it was every tournament, it would be annoying. But I like the British Open just because you can wake up hungover and it's like you can watch the back nine. You get up and it's like, all right, we're ready to go. This is a primetime action. You don't have to wait. The Masters actually sucks how you have to wait till like 2 o'clock for the final pairing to come up. You're sitting there all morning waiting for something. I think golf in the morning is great.
Oh, no, I don't like it. Shout out to our boy, by the way, Keegan Bradley, the People's Golfer. Absolutely pulled the People's Golfer, like right in the mix, and then just like a stone to the bottom. So that sucked. Johnny Football's got a new look. Looks like a villain, I guess. Johnny Football is dead to me, so I don't give a fuck about this guy. Big Cat.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah,
what happened?
He didn't do my podcast. I said that last time. I'm quit chasing.
No,
No, I'm done
brought
chasing.
the tape back. You left it open.
Dave, are you hashtag done? Because you can't come back from that. Are you
can't come back
football?
Until he does my podcast, yeah.
No,
Are you
he's not
done?
dead to you then.
Oh, yes. He can come back Undertaker style, but I'm not doing shit till he does the podcast. I hope this fucking guy dies till he does my podcast.
What happened to the loyalty, the friends?
I've given him so much loyalty. I only have so much fucking loyalty in these bones and then this blood, and then it runs out and you're dead. I'm all loyalty till you're dead. He's fucking dead. The only way to undead himself is to come on the podcast. Same way from
Sounds like that doesn't make him dead, though. That's like
you can come back from the dead.
Okay.
You can always come back. You can always come back from the dead once. Everyone knows that.
Jenna Marbles.
Same. Do the podcast and she'll be undead.
This look is outrageous. He does look like a guy who's in the mid-90s who's like, I'm gonna dress like I'm in year 2020. The glasses, I don't understand them. People are throwing out all types of movie references. I was saying he looks like he looks like a goon from Blank Check. But it kind of works because he's changing the narrative. He's playing Pokemon now. He's looking like this. It's better than bags of Coke in Mexico and like screaming into his Instagram. So maybe this is a comeback. I don't know. Maybe he's going to be close to undead.
Have people mentioned the Roger Rabbit villain?
Yep.
I was about to say, anytime you try a new look, and many people say that you look like Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit, you have fucked up. That is not a good look, man. Nobody wants
He's fucked up. He's fucked up. Let's go commercial break. And we're back. E-gaming, again, dog days of summer. So we got e-gaming on ESPN2, I think, last night. Every time e-gaming's on or something weird, all it's doing is you got to watch ESPN2. You got to watch ESPN2. We had people taking oxygen hits to play video games. And then we also had that video of the Asian dude, like they announced the wrong guy, and he kind of walked back. I don't know. Like you said, Dan, everyone says e-gaming, including our friends at the Turner Group, like e-gaming, 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 e-gaming. I was buying it till I watched these entrances, and these guys have the charisma. Bill Simmons looks like fucking looks like Sammy Davis Jr. compared to these guys. So anybody who has this amount of charisma, which is zero, is never going to be big. Maybe they got some guys I don't know about who have some charisma. I'll watch anything. If you've ever watched darts, the way the darts come out in the entrances, that's what you need for e-gaming. I'm riveted when I watch darts. It's so boring, but the entrances, and even bowling, by the way, the bowling entrances, they've got those down to a T. So you got to have some charisma. And I just don't know that these little Asian dorks who I'm pushing into bushes to catch my Pokemon have any sort of charisma. Big Cat, what do you got?
So you're saying we need like a Pete Weber of e-gaming to get...
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that. You probably need a couple bad boys, a couple guys who have a little charisma, but I do also think you should keep the element of these like nerds that don't know what they're doing, because that also adds some fun. The oxygen tank was an absurd clip. Like, so if you could find a way to add a couple like villains, but keep these nerds that you can push in the bushes, I think you might actually be onto something.
They do it with the announcers. The announcers of e-gaming are electric. I swear to God, they're the best play-by-play guys in all of sports. So let the guys be the nerds. You can laugh at them in their oxygen tanks and their entrances, and then let the commentators handle the mic.
Do we know what they walk out with? Are they bringing their own consoles? Or did they stick in the air?
I think that was just for show. Like, that's his championship belt, sort of.
That was a belt. I thought it was the actual, like, he walked out with, like, his own Nintendo.
No, I think he did. I think it was a console. I'm saying that's, like, their belt. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything to it.
Okay. Paul Ryan took a picture. I think it's all White House interns. It's just fucking white people everywhere. So 3 white guys will now talk about how there's no black people at all in these photos. Not the best look considering, like, I don't know if you guys have been watching the news, but like Black Lives Matter is a pretty hot subject right now. It's on quite a bit. So you may not want to do the Ku Klux Klan Capitol Hill photo, right? Black faces matter. KFC, what do you got?
Yo, I mean, that you literally can't fit any more white people into a camera. That is as wide as the camera goes and as many white faces as you can get. And there actually was one, which almost made it worse because and it turned into Where's Waldo? Because everyone was like, I found the black girl. They circled her and they zoomed in on her. So it probably would have been better to be 100% white instead of 99.9.
It's tough for us to talk because, like, if we talk about like KFC Radio, the live event, we probably could have taken a picture that was exactly like this. But
well, like I saw,
there was probably
3 to 5 black people.
Okay, yeah. So it's unbelievable that no one thought about that. You'd think that there would be a PR guy behind, the scenes being like, wait, hold on, let's at least put a little bit of cultural up front, try to get it center stage here. But that was, grab someone, I don't know. You could grab anyone and be like, just hop in this picture so it's not the KKK.
First rule of beat-side sales.
Yeah.
Put your most attractive beats. That's what you got to mix it up. And then the last one, by the way, someone said I am going to Cleveland tomorrow for the convention. So I'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think that's going to be a dangerous scene. Like I heard the Black Panthers were showing up with weapons. If I can get an interview with the Black Panthers holding like assault rifles, I'd be very happy with myself.
Who's doing your camera work?
Yeah, sales guy.
You should bring the famous Gaz blackface picture. Show it to the Black Panthers. Be like, that's my camera guy right there. What do you think?
Bring Market.
See if we can dig that photo up. To Gaz's defense, I've never seen anybody who, and I saw him. I was at the party. He almost predated. I know blackface is a thing. There was no rage. Like nobody said anything. It was on the internet. Nobody's like, oh my god, blackface. Dude was just, who was he? Robert.
He was with 2 black guys.
Yeah, he was with 2 black guys. This is the big 3 for this. It was
Garnett. He was Garnett.
Yeah. Yo, that's what. Yeah, it was Pierce, Ray Allen, and Garnett. He was fucking Garnett.
But and knowing Gaz, like he's not like a malicious person in that way at all. But it is so funny that picture exists. You should just or have him wear it like on a lanyard while he's filming you, and you're talking to people.
He sales guy's always been a huge Halloween guy. So like that group, they for a long time put a lot of time and effort into their outfit. So that wasn't like taken lightly. And like he said, he went with 2 black guys. So that is sort of the card that you play. It's like I was with 2 black guys. What am I gonna be? We had Ray Allen, we had fucking Pierce, and I was the tallest guy. I had to be Garnett. So obviously I didn't go full blackface. The other thing that I like people, and this is off note, people I always see ask him when we got arrested why his beard, he painted his beard black. He tried to go Hollywood Hogan, but it didn't translate at all. So he just has this black beard. Last one, and we'll do this quick. Brady dropped the suspension over the weekend. I was on a plane when it happened. I don't hate the move. They're still appealing to the Supreme Court, the NFLPA. But for him, you couldn't let it drag. You got to miss the first 4 games. We're going to try to organize this boycott for week 3. That's my new mission. Thursday Night Football. Stunning that this happened. Stunning. And we'll see what happens next. I know I promised to do something I regret. I probably will. It's just unbelievable.
Time to pay up. Time to pay up. We told you it was done. You sat on that couch and said it's not done. We're going to the Supreme Court. It is done. And you also said if he serves any of the suspension, you will do something you regret for the rest of your life. Now it is time to pay up.
Yeah, probably.
It sounds like you're calm right now. It sounds like you're thinking clearly, a little bit of clarity. Do you realize how ridiculous you and all Patriots fans sounded when you guys were like, we're going to the Supreme Court with this? Do you know how stupid that would have been? Do you realize that that was probably never even considered really by Brady because it would be that fucking stupid?
Oh, you know who's stupid? You know who's stupid though? You are. Because if you don't think Brady considered that for a second, then you're just a mush brain that I don't even want to fucking deal with.
The minute someone with half a brain said, dude, all of America will fucking hate you for taking like a trivial football matter to the Supreme Court. And the best PR move he ever did was just dropping it down.
Kevin, if you think that's why he didn't do it, I don't even know how to have a rational conversation with you. He didn't do it because he had no chance of. He knew he had no chance of thing being heard, and if it was heard, the suspension was going to backlog. He could have missed at any point. He could have played 9 games and then been like, "You're out for the next 4." That's why he did it. It has nothing to do with people hate him. People fucking. He's now he's actually more loved now because of this thing because Goodell sort of made him into a martyr, but it had nothing to do with what the
funny part too. Tom Brady has probably gained more fans.
I agree.
More respected people. And nothing will affect them in the AFC East, and you guys still won't shut the fuck up. It's crazy.
I know. I'm not going to redo this with you, Kevin. You're not going to drag me down this rabbit hole.
Can I ask a question? I saw Feidelberg's blog, First Take, I think, had the, like, what is the percent chance?
Yeah.
Do you think there's any percent chance?
No.
If Garoppolo goes 4-0 and has, like, the greatest QB rating of all time?
Of course he's going to go 4-0 with the Patriots.
But what if he has the greatest QB rating of all time?
No.
I mean, it was admittedly a crazy thing to suggest, but it's also one of those things. It's like, is there even? Because Dave, knowing that Belichick, he doesn't let when he has a younger option, he's always been able to move on. That's probably his best like trait as a coach and a manager of talent is he cuts guys a year before they get over the hill and not after they're over the hill. I'm just saying.
No chance.
Okay.
All
right.
That's it.
It's a fun discussion to have. I don't know why you're like poo-pooing it so much.
It's arrogant. It's idiotic. He's the greatest football player of all time. He's still playing great football. So, I mean, it's great. This is good. I'm sure Belichick's actually happy because he gets to see Garoppolo, and we'll figure out do we have our future or not. So, again, X's and O's, it benefits the Patriots. It's just a principle. Anything else? Rundown on post-show? No? Did anything else happen this weekend?
That's our own site. It has a play-up ad. I just opened up our site and it started playing an ad.
It's good, right?
I don't think so.
We hate those.
Yeah, you always said like don't send us those when those happen.
Oh, on the right-hand side. Yeah, that's bad. All right. Thanks for the time, fellas. It was
Good talk. Good talk.